A bird drops from a branch and hits the waterhead first. There is almost no splash. Air is light. Water is heavy, 800 times heavier. Crossing between them should be violent. For this bird, it is silent. Years later, engineers gave their fastest train this same face. To see why, watch it hunt. On a branch above a river, it waits. It stares straight down at the water. Below, a fish. The bird has one move: fall and reach it before it feels the danger. It drops. Wings folded. Beak first. Going from air into water is like hitting a wall. The water pushes back. It slows, it splashes, and the fish is gone. But this bird slips in clean. No wall, no warning. The secret is the shape. The beak is long and thin, and it does not hit the water all at once. It opens the water wider at every step, from the tip back to the head. The water slides aside instead of slamming. A crow could not do this. Its short beak would smack the surface and stop. Even this bird's cousins, the ones that do not dive, would splash. Only the divers carry this shape, built for the crossing. It reaches the fish, holds it, and lifts back into the open air. Now leave the river. Somewhere else, people were up against the very same problem, with no answer in sight. A train, the fastest in its country, built to race down the tracks. But the land was full of mountains, so the track ran through tunnels, hundreds of them. Every time it rushed into a tunnel, it shoved the air in front of it. The air had nowhere to go. It piled up, pressed tighter and tighter, and at the far end, it burst out like a clap of thunder. People a quarter-mile away heard the bang. The train was too loud to run any faster. The old train had a round face. A round face hits the air the way a fist hits a wall. One engineer was stuck on this. His name does not matter here. What matters is his hobby. On weekends, he watched birds. He asked a strange question, whether any animal could fall from light air into heavy water in silence. He already knew the answer. He had watched it dive 100 times. Air into water, air into a tunnel, light into heavy. It was the same wall, and the bird crossed it every day. So they tested it. They fired shapes through a pipe and measured the punch each one made. The quietest shape, the one that pushed the air aside instead of hitting it, matched the bird's beak. So they gave the train a beak, a nose 50 feet long, drawn from a bird the size of a hand. The round face was gone. In its place, a long, sharp point, the bird's dive turned into steel. The boom softened to a breath. And then something nobody expected happened. The new train pushed 30% less air. It ran faster than before, on less power, and it ran quiet. A bird carried the answer in its bones. An engineer was curious enough to read it. Between them came one of the fastest trains in the world. The train came in 1997. The proof of why the beak works, measured in a lab, came in 2019. The answer was already in the water, years before the science could explain it. It only had to be borrowed. Right now, over a quiet river somewhere, it folds its wings and drops. No splash, no sound. Its name is the kingfisher. Nature speaks. We translate.